Alright, welcome to my second movie review, the Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny review. Now, before I get into this movie, I feel like there's no way I can talk about it without using spoilers, so spoiler warning ahead if you have not seen this movie. Alright, let's just get right into it. I didn't think that movie was that great. Um, it's a good movie, it's a solid movie, but I mean, obviously compared to the other Indiana Jones movies, it's just not that good. The CGI was my biggest worry about this movie, and while it was very good and Um, I definitely wasn't super under the like if I didn't know that Indiana Jones was CGI for the first part of the movie, I would have found out, but it would have been tough. I thought that they did a great job of making him look young again. I know that they had a look-alike actor and this, that, the other, but it's not bad. The biggest issue with the first CGI part, in my opinion, is still giving Harrison Ford the voice acting lines. While I mean, obviously it's him, he's older now, so he doesn't sound like how he used to when he was young. So that part for me at least kind of threw me off and made me kind of dislike that. But that's okay. But definitely the CGI has its big issues throughout the movie. The CGI in this movie in general is just it's a lot. The whole car scene when they're in that little two-seat thing and he's like jumping in and out of them, and I thought it was god awful, but I mean, it's an Indiana Jones movie. It is what it is. The movie itself is not bad. The plot isn't bad. I don't know how the main villain is alive. Again, spoiler warning, but this dude just got his head taken off by a fucking pole, and he's back in the movie, no scars, nothing. And I thought that was insane. I I was not okay with that the whole movie. But looking past that, the everything about the movie was really good. The plot was great. The characters and acting is pretty good. I just think everything else holds it down. Like the CGI really holds it down. I think the story itself is I mean it's all right. I feel like this movie just didn't need to be made. Like this does not change anything for Indiana Jones. He gets his wife back at the end, but this doesn't do anything for me. I don't understand the point of this movie being made. Overall, I mean, it's a fun watch. Um, I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, and you're still watching at this point, which is crazy. I don't really think it's worth going and seeing it in theaters. I think it's more of a I'll wait for streaming services because that's just the day and age we live in. If the movie's not that great, I'm not gonna go pay to see it. I'm just gonna wait until it goes on streaming services. But I mean, it's a solid movie, man. I mean, just don't have high expectations if you're to watch this movie for the first time. All right, so for the final score, I gotta be harsh on this one because I don't think it was that good, and I'm still on my second review, so I gotta set the bar kind of high on what my expectations are. So I'm gonna give this movie a 5.2. Really just wasn't the greatest thing I've ever watched, but it was a watch nevertheless. So